Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thursday Night Live with Bill Tucci.
Behold his mighty hand.
Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang, Tucci gang.
Just want to manage expectations.
Weird.
This is the worst.
What's up, everybody? Teen sensation Billy Tucci here, and I am coming to you live on YouTube and on X and on the Facebook. Hope everyone's doing well. Say hello so I know that this is working. If you're in the comments, please say hi. We got a first comment, it looks like. JC Vaughn. How are you, man?
Good evening, Old Bean.
Old Bean, we're waiting for Deborah to join us. Yes, it's Wednesday Night Live. It's not Thursday Night Live. Debbie just sent me a last year's to pick it up. Okay, got to figure that out. Oh, well. Anyway, good to see you, my friend.
Indeed. So tell me about New York Comic Con. I was there Thursday. You were there Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It was great. The Hot Flips guys are terrific. Thank you for having me. I got to hang out with Marat Michaels and Rob Liefeld. It was great.
I saw Rob on Thursday, and he was he took a picture of my copy of the his cover on of Gatecrasher.
Oh, did he sign it for you?
No, it's really funny because I didn't. You know how I am about that kind of stuff. I don't want to cut the line when there's like 8 million people there waiting to see him.
I see. Yeah.
If I had been there way before the line, I would have in a heartbeat. I would have done that.
What time did you end up getting in?
When I got down there at about 10 minutes to 1. The signing was at 1. But I was there. I had meetings starting really early that morning.
Oh, well, that's good. It was a very busy show. Next year, we'll see. It's just such a pain in the butt. I just get a little bummed out about the whole. That's the kind of convention that it's a Comic-Con, but there are very few Comic-Con guests.
Yes,
which is a major pet peeve of mine. It really bugs the shit.
In fact, your guest is as good as mine.
Thank you. Where's my belt? Should be there. So anyway, but it was busy. Got to see a lot of old friends. Made some new friends. Just one busy ass comic convention.
Yeah.
So hello everybody out there on X. Hello everybody out there on the YouTube.
I gotta say that
Facebook. Dave, you're supposed to be joining me. I know I got this light because it's that ring light you got me. But I just been working. We're all ready to go with Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. I started last week, and I'm doing a manga-inspired cover.
Ooh.
So I just figured it's 93. Really like it. Really like how it's coming out. I don't know if you can...
I think that's going to be a great...
A little Susanna Hoffs walk like an Egyptian look where she shifts her eyes over.
I get that. I get that.
So that's that. That's
Walk Like an Egyptian. It's still on my playlist.
Yeah. So I'm going to go big on that. I want to see it larger. Give me a second, Old Bean. I'm going to go big real quick. How's that look?
It looks great so far.
Yeah, I'm going to have old cherry blossoms all around her, and I got them in her hair.
You know, my favorite thing about Ran is not the red circle around her eye. It is the nonsensical shoulder pads.
I know, they're so useless. I know. I put it on the hardcover edition.
That would get caught on when you were fighting.
Yeah.
But it is so totally steeped in the 90s. that you can't alter it, man. You got to leave it that way.
Yeah, because it holds your swords in, I guess.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely. I understand. But
I
it's
can-
just like
if it's a hit, maybe we can go to Ran. If it's a big enough hit, we'll do Ran, and that will be the second Ran will be Ran so far away. That will be the title of the book of the book, and I think it will because.
Have you seen any of the recent stuff from Flock of Seagulls?
No.
They are like all old bald guys,
Right?
which given their hairstyles back in the day, but they've done some stuff with like I don't know, like the Prague Symphony or something like that. It was just freaking excellent, and they put out some stuff a few years ago, just killer. But no hair.
Check that out. I heard that they were touring. The Facebook people could see my mess of a studio over there. I'm trying to fix the angle. I'm cleaning out the studio. I've cleaned this whole section out really nicely.
Stick with that.
But I guess at Christmas time I'll do it when I'm done with when I'm done with
when Rand goes to press.
Yeah, when Rand goes to press is when I'll clean my studio. Literally, that's exactly what I'm going to do.
So let's talk a little bit, because there's some chance that there's some new person here, and talk about what Rand is compared to she.
Yes, well, thank you so much. So Rand, thank you, Old Bean, for that. Everybody out there, we're launching a new campaign, and I'm gonna share the page.
Rand's first appearance is truthfully her first full appearance is in She Gatecrasher.
Yes.
And Rand is your original, basically not fully developed concept of she.
Yes, and I'll show you something that's super interesting.
Interesting to who?
To me. Let's see if it's here, my flat file. Where is that page? Don't lose it, Billy. Billy, don't lose your page.
Billy, don't lose your number.
Where is it? It's got to be right here. It's got to be somewhere.
You know,
if I did see that. Hamsters again?
Yeah. Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found it.
Isn't that the greatest?
Oh, so funny. Yeah, totally deliberate, but where the hell is that art?
And you saw how I was. I was cracking up telling you about it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, so friggin' funny. But I think so. Here's the original art for the Razor Annual.
Okay.
Razor Annual #1 with the first appearance of she.
Okay.
So I have all the original art to that, but I took one of the pages out because I was using it for something, and I don't know where I put it over here, but I'm going to show you something very interesting that I don't think made it to. And you guys are going to love this. I don't think it made it to press because I went larger. I mean, I continued the Razor story that I was doing with she in it, and the character became she while I was working. But when I first started the Razor Annual, the character was still Ran, Old Bean. Yes, so far away, isn't it? Doesn't it seem so far away today?
Well, it does where you are now.
It really does.
So because you're off camera.
It's here.
Yet again.
But Ran is a total badass, and this it's she in its most primal state, its most raw. I can't say raw form. And these are all books I gotta take to Baltimore.
You realize that we were less than 10 minutes into the show before you disappeared.
No, that's gonna be my MO.
It is your MO. It's always well established. Whenever I'm on, you leave.
Now I'm getting pissed off because I can't find the gosh darn page. And just like every time I'm on the pros, I find my page where it's getting stuck though.
What's hysterical about this is at least this time we have sound effects for being off camera.
Well, the Facebook people could see me over there. Where is it? But I'm going to show you something super, super interesting that I think you're really going to dig. I really do.
That is absolutely right. Welcome to the old text show.
Yeah, well, that's what we do. Where the hell is... Oh, this is aggravating the heck out of me.
Oh, I like that.
Because I have the art here somewhere. Where are you?
I'm going to rebrand the show.
Where the hell is the art? Ah, this is so frustrating. Oh my God, this is the story of my life. It really is a story of my life.
It seems like.
Anyway, Deb, I need you in here so you could explain to people the email we received from Indiegogo today. So we're all ready to go, and I'm working on the new cover, as I said, this one. Right? Working on it. That will be our. I'm gonna call it the manga Matsuri cover, I think. And what the hell is it? Why is it not here?
I think you should call it the manga.
It's very, very important because you started me on this, and now you're making me. It's all your fault. It's always your fault, Obeen.
I think you should call it the Manga Ran 2000 cover.
The Manga Ran 2000.
You had Manga Shi 2000.
I just had the darn thing. These are my flat files that all artists have, by the way.
This is the kind of program that people tune in for. This is the kind of program that people line up to
see. If you guys want to leave, you guys can leave. I don't care. If you don't want to stick around, that's fine with me. It is gotta be right freaking here.
That's a little bitter.
I know. I'm just. Well, I'm channeling my inner Rusty.
You want to have your first world problems, and everybody go there. Where
the hell can this thing be? This is driving me crazy. This cover. Oh, it's right here. Ah. So anyway, it's right there. So here is. I'm going to go big again. Let me see if I can make you small so you're not out of frame. There you go. So look what I have here. Right? This is the original art from Razor Annual #1, which is the first appearance of She. But look what she has. Shoulder pads. But look at the red circle, though it's black and white. And the eyes, see guys? Oh my God, a low battery mode. Honestly. So look, if you guys look on the Facebook, but look what it says there. If we pan up, right? And I'm going to redo this cover. I'm going to do this cover for the Kickstarter exclusive. Right? And there's Razor, right? It was inked by Bobby Ray. But look what it says here. Holy crap. I think it was lettered by Mary Beth Tartaglione, actually. You guys can't see because it's opposite, but it says next, Ran. Because you guys are flipped. How about that? So is the first official appearance of Ran in the Razor Annual? Was that scraped off for the publication? I don't know. I don't know if I have a Razor Annual here. But if anyone does, do a check for me, please. That's pretty wild. Isn't that pretty wild? It is indeed. So that's that. So here's the Ran cover. I'm working on that. Let's get a little bit back to the origin of this. Yeah. I think it was a conversation with, yes, it's a question about Mary Beth there from Mark. So let's share. Here we go. So here we go. So I am sharing now, guys, on the YouTube. Hey, Matt Stapleton, what's up, buddy? Hey, Brian Randolph, my buddy, what's up? So here's the Ran Revenge of the Warrior. So I am going to share my video first. And then we'll answer questions. Yes, Mark, that is actually John Tartaglione's daughter, Mary Beth, one of my best friends. So, all right, so I'm going to share the video, and let's all have some fun. And then then we'll go into who Ran is and all about her. And I'm going to go into the story. And Debbie should be joining us. I don't know where she is, but that's okay. Greetings, everyone. Billy Tucci here, and I am so excited to announce our latest graphic novel, Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. For the first time ever, I'm bringing back the inspiration to my legendary comic book character, She. For over 30 years, she has garnered accolades, nominations, sold millions of comics, and helped launch the bad girl genre. One can never argue with success, as Anna Ishikawa has become a beloved staple to comics fans the world over. But to me, there was always that lingering question, what if? What if I had gone with my initial creation and in her purest and most raw form? That question has now been answered as Crusade Comics is proud to bring you Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. Set in Tokyo, 1994, Ran commences a one-woman war against a sadistic gang of drug-dealing human traffickers. In other words, it is everything I always wanted to do with She, but never dared. Ran also boasts fantastic variant covers by Leandro Oliveira, Fred Bennis, Dan Lawless, and a hidden mystery comic by the world's greatest living comic book artist. In all its 1990s bad girl glory, Revenge of the Warrior introduces the world to the character who started it all in this 48-page, no-holds-bar, neon noir samurai macabre that pulls no punches and offers no mercy. So thank you for over 30 wonderful years in comics. This is our 11th campaign, and we appreciate all your faith and your support, and we hope you'll join us on this next adventure. I promise you, you're going to love Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. Ow! Ooh.
One of the best.
Really? You think it's one of the best covers ever? Check it out. Ran, Revenge of the Warrior.
Another very good video, Billy.
Oh, thank you. Niall Scala put that together. So thank you, Niall.
I have a question for you.
Of course, dear.
When I was downstairs.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello,
Where are
everybody.
you? Hang on. This is getting loose.
I'm here.
I'm going to get a new one of these. There you are.
Hi, everybody. I heard you talking about this cover on Facebook when I was downstairs. And you said you're going to do cherry blossoms all around.
I don't have to.
Well, I'm wondering, since historically we've done a lot of
I know,
cherry blossoms with She. What if we did like Japanese maple leaves?
I could definitely do
something-
Japanese maple leaves. I could
something
definitely do that.
else.
Or orange peels.
I could do orange lemon, orange
Did you say
peeling.
orange peels?
Wasn't that the guy from the Ruddles?
And why would the orange peels be floating in the sky, Jeffrey?
I have no idea. Just trying to be quiet.
Hello.
What is that? I'm sorry.
Marka Zutko.
Hello,
Zukov.
Mark Zudkoff. How
Zukov.
are you?
So anyway,
I can't read the chat.
Yeah,
I need
this-
my glasses.
yeah,
for
so
that.
this is Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. So basically what happens in this story is that Ran, it takes place in 1993, not 1990.
As if you hadn't done She.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why if I hadn't done She, it probably here it is. Thank you. Look, Old Bean, look. Rutland orange peel. Remember from the Ruddles? He's always lying. He's always anyway. Thank you for that one, Mark. So anyway, so Debbie, I am accused of always overthinking things that Debbie says. And I kind of overthink.
or not overthinking them at all.
Or
I was just going to say over or under.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
this sweatshirt. My favorite sweatshirt I got when we were in California in
What does that have to
1993.
do with
Because
thinking?
I didn't have to. I didn't think about it at all. I just bought it, and now you hate it.
I don't
and it's-
hate it.
oh,
I'm
you don't hate
tired
it.
of
Oh,
it.
it's
I've been
awesome.
staring at it for like 35
It's
years.
awesome. Soul Man. See, it's inside out.
It needs to go to a new home.
No,
Yeah, it does.
absolutely not.
Yeah.
It's mine. It's part of me. So anyway, guys. So what's up, Dave Ryan?
It's not attached.
Yes,
It's
it
not
is.
part of you.
Anywho, so guys, as the wife beats me,
I
told
did
you she
not beat you. Would
beats
you
me
like
at
me to
home.
beat you? I could beat you
No.
right now.
I would
So,
just
Where's that damn duck stick? I will beat you
so
with the duck
here's the
stick.
story of Ran.
that would be justice.
I am so excited about this story that I really feel like it's 1993 all over again. I think the script is coming out fantastic. I can't wait to start drawing the pages, my pencils next week, so I can get into my finisher, Leandro Oliveira, so we can get the book done quicker. But here's Ran. So She is a very simplified version of She, very late 1980s, early
I wouldn't say
1990s.
simplified. In some ways,
Raw.
she's kind of more raw is a good word.
Yes.
In some ways,
All
she's
right.
more complex. But
Hey.
she's very guttural. I think
Yeah.
guttural is a good
Yeah.
word. She flies by her gut.
Yeah, and she's so here's basically the story. I'll read it to you right here. So it
Hey,
says,
before you start reading, Robert Fraga's comment is already the best comment on this show, no matter how long we go
Can't
tonight.
see it because Billy just covered them.
She's about to duck you up.
Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you, Robert Braga. Thank you. Hang on. Was the all right?
Okay, ding from me too.
I'm frozen on my Facebook, so I don't know if it's working. Oh, there it goes.
It is
okay,
working
so you
because
can
I
see
was just downstairs
Okay.
commenting on it, and you
All
told
right.
me I was not supposed to be there. So
Yeah.
here I am up here.
Great. All right. So basically, here's the story: is that in 1992, the Japanese government came down wicked hard onto the Yakuza, and so we have this one particular clan in Tokyo, kind of farms out or creates a partnership with a bunch of American expats. Like they're pretty much Vietnam veterans, and they're led by a Vietnam veteran, the Wolf. His name is Barry Michael Wolf, and he's a real killer Vietnam veteran Marine, and he's running this underground, criminal empire along for the Yakuza that deals in drugs and sex trafficking and things like that. And Ran was one of his victims when she was a young girl. So she flees Japan. And as I say, I don't know if I read it, if it says it here. Let's see if I wrote it here. Yes, here he goes. Some said Ran trained with an old Sohai master in Kyoto. Others whispered she'd been part of a vigilante sect in Thailand, or had a grandfather who made pizza in the remote forest of Tochigi, which is prefecture. Check out the pizza man of Tochigi Prefecture. Only one thing was certain: the 22-year-old has returned to Tokyo, and she comes carrying steel.
Dum, dum, dum.
Great cover by Dan Lawless, dangerous Dan Lawless, I like to call him. We have this awesome cover by the Lion of Brazil, Leandro Oliveira.
Love that one.
I call it racy variant cover. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. And then we have another.
but she's not racing. She's driving.
Racy. So it's she's riding. So and again, Fred Bennett did this beautiful cover.
She got some
that's for our cheeky fans, if you will. And then something super exciting.
So excited about this.
Yep, we have a wraparound cover by, in my opinion, the greatest living comic book artist.
Amen.
And
it's not me, is it?
No, it's not you. Not this time.
Sorry, JC.
And it's
I'm usually paid not to draw.
Yeah. So what's up, JP? How you doing? Hey, Clayton, how are you? So this is going to be a wraparound cover. I think I'm going to get Dan Lawless to color this. I think that would look fantastic. So this will be revealed eventually. Not quite yet. Then we're going to do a really cool What If newsprint edition of it. What if I did Ran? Now, this cover is not the final because I have to redraw her shoulder pads to be, and her choker, of course, to be like Ran's, because when she became, this started off as Ran. The original pencils has the original circle here and the original armor and stuff.
Has sword and
yeah, she has a sword instead of a naginata. So all that's that was just pencils, and then Nelson Asensio.
That's actually a good segue into that, unless you want to save that for later.
Sure, I already mentioned it. We're going to sell this original art, so this is going to be the very first Ran cover art ever for sale of just her. That's the hardcover edition artwork. And of course, I'm going to be selling my portfolio. This is a sample because it's not done yet. This is from the Return of the Warrior. So you're going to have
that's Charleston.
Yeah, Return. I'm sorry, from Gatecrasher. So I'm just using the Gatecrasher pages as a sample of what we're going to use in for Ran. And of course, we're going to be doing a cool remark print. This is the remark print. It's going to be how many of them? 30 only?
No, there's always 50.
50 per campaign. So there's 50 of them. Every drawing is different. And then I have the sketch cover. I'm going to do a sketch cover. So again, that's just a sample. And of course, we're going to offer again the Ash Can, because so many people, when Gatecrasher ended, requested a Ran Ash Can edition.
Can we talk about that for a second?
Sure.
Can I talk about that for a second?
Sure.
So obviously we have numbers from Gatecrasher. So I'm going to sneeze. So sorry. Maybe not.
God bless you.
There you go.
Sorry, folks. Anyway, so that Ashcan will not be live the entire campaign, obviously.
Yeah.
And it may or may not end up on Kickstarter when we do Kickstarter.
God bless you, honey. God bless.
There's probably one more coming. Anyway, so if that's something you didn't pick up last time and want to grab this time, I would suggest you do it earlier rather than later. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Robert. Fragga boom.
An ass can. I love that, the ass can.
Yeah, that's
We'll
kind
call
of
that. I'm going to call that the ass can edition. We didn't print it yet. How cool would that be? An ass can edition.
Name it that. You can't call it that.
I know.
You can't call it that.
Fine.
It's naughty. Don't be so naughty.
Well, Rand's naughty.
Well, she's
she's
be
a
naughty,
bit
and
naughty.
the cover's already naughty because her ass is hanging out.
No.
So that is enough, and we can clandestinely call it the ass can instead of actually titling it the ass can.
So, we have Jeff here, and it's getting late.
Yes.
Do you mind if we talk about Jeff's dead? Jeff has his campaign Dead Inspector.
I would love to talk about
Yeah,
Dead
which
Inspector.
is ending on Friday. So I'd like to share that campaign.
And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, you need to do
Yeah,
that ASAP.
So Jeff,
because it's fantastic.
Yeah, so Jeff, why don't we do this and then we'll go back to Ran. And when you have to go, you go, because I know it's late. You've got a busy day ahead of you, but please let's talk.
I'm very glad to talk about Ran because I'm very happy to have written her more or less first appearance in Gatecrasher. And as one of the things I want to say before we get into Dead Inspector is we were in the middle of Gatecrasher and I called Billy and said, you got to do this as a comic. And he said, I was already thinking that. I go, no, you're not taking credit. I'm doing it. But
I think we all kind of thought it once we realized
it really once we started seeing her once we started seeing her on the page, it just became really apparent. And this new book is going to be so cool. And anybody, and I know people are just starting to get Gatecrasher now. So they've had the digital for a while, but they're just starting to get the physical copies. And people are just going to love this, I think. And this is just going back as like I said earlier, as if Billy hadn't done She. No. And here's the road not followed, and it's freaking phenomenal. So, and the covers you've got already are great. The covers you got already are great, and what you've told me about the story, I can't wait to. I can't wait to see it. There's the weird segue here is the road not taken, right?
Yeah.
Because in Gatecrasher, we have two of my characters, Blimp Chimp and Growrilla, which I actually first drew in 1977.
Wow.
And laying on my brand new shag carpet. How's that?
I have a shag carpet too. What color was yours?
Sort of a burnt orange.
Yeah, mine was 2 different shades of pink.
It was real 1970s. It was a lot of fun.
You know what? I knew somebody who had an orange shag. I'm trying to think of who it was.
And at any rate, so the Chimpions had never appeared in anything until Gatecrasher. So they become my longest gestating thing to actually see the light of day. The second longest is Dead Inspector. I left a party early in college with my friend Eddie and went to my house and made the first notes on this story. And tried.
Eddie now.
Eddie is an executive with Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. We worked together at Avis, and before that, we worked together at our student newspaper in college.
And he's still with us, thank goodness.
He is, and but I'll tell you, he's the one that introduced. He and my friend James, who's done a number of covers for me, are the ones that introduced me to Kevin Topham.
Oh, all right. God rest.
There you go. It all comes together.
Yeah. Well, let's play your video real quick.
There's been a serial killer operating in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania for the last 143 years. Detective David Hastings has just discovered this. Can he convince anyone else, even his partner, about it before it's too late? Dead Inspector, from writer J.C. Vaughn and artist Giancarlo Caracuzzo.
Looks great.
Yep.
Great job.
Watching the video again, it's now very reminiscent of an episode of SVU.
Nice. Thank you. I don't mind that comparison at all.
Mm-hmm. So I'm like, what is this? What is this giving me right now? And then all of a sudden it hit me. And I am an SVU fan, so that is a compliment.
And this book, and this book is all done.
Yeah, it literally will be. The campaign ends on Friday. We may have the files there Friday during the day. They'll certainly be there Monday.
That's incredible. That is incredible.
And we will be ready to roll. The great thing about this thing is, like I think I've told you guys before, this cover right here, I got that in and the whole thing clicked in my head. I've tried a number of times over the years to do this story, but Simone Gigliamini was doing a Capone cover for me, and he just got in a groove, and I was so in love with his noir stuff. He did this and sent it to me, and everything fell in. And I reached out to Noelle Giddings, who was the main colorist for Milestone back in the 90s. She's done a lot of other stuff. But she actually physically outputs the thing and then really paints it. And so first off, I've got a really nice painted piece from this now.
Yeah, sure.
And secondly, just look at that cover. It's just flipping killer.
And it's just $20. I mean, these issues are all extremely limited.
Yeah.
And you've got, look at Jeff, and to give a testament to Jeff, what a great guy. He's created 12 campaigns, but he's backed 140 other campaigns of people.
Yeah, listen, we've had this talk on your channel before, Billy, and we've done it in person too. We are in the golden age of creativity. It really, honest to goodness, there's more stuff being done right now, and some of it's not being seen by a ton of people. But I had great experience today. I was over at LI Comic Shop, and I met the guy who did this. It's The Adventures of Wonder Duck.
I'm trying to move it over.
It's The Adventures of Wonder Duck.
Wonder Duck.
Oh no!
Very cool.
Isn't that great? And his name's George Medina, and he's a great guy. He already backed this campaign, and I backed his. His next one is called The Shameless Plug. That's the name of the book.
Oh, that's great.
And is that genius?
And that's great.
And it was, it's just that kind of stuff. Oh, and here we've got John K. Snyder III's cover. I've worked with John on a bunch of Overstreet covers. John, of course, is famous for doing recreating Dr. Midnight with Matt Wagner, working on Grendel, also with Matt, and creating the first female action hero team, Fashion and Action, back in the 80s.
Yes.
And John just kicked ass on that cover.
Very dynamic cover. I like it a lot.
And then we got,
the great Barry Orkin.
Great Barry Orkin. Going back to Way of the Warrior #1.
Again, you have 48 pages, full color, $20 a book. Guys, if you can, for $50, you can get these standard editions. And let's be honest, how many copies of each edition is there?
It's not going to be a lot.
It's not, because guys, we need to get Jeff over the hump with this. He's got 3 days left. It ends Friday at what time?
It's Friday close to 7
p.m.
Yeah. So we're really at 2 days.
Yeah. So he's got a badass metal edition cover.
It's got many medals.
3 medals. Oh, I love metal editions.
That first one with the purple is going to
Yeah.
be an outstanding metal cover. Any of you
I-
that
Deb-
collect metal covers, that's the one to do. Well, you know,
Yeah, it is. Debbie,
are
Debbie,
great
you're right.
if you're
And
a
I remember,
metal
I remember
cover,
your
but
first
that
I mean,
one, those
yeah.
colors are going to be outstanding on metal.
I remember your first reaction to it, Deb, and it made me know that I had made the right choice.
You absolutely did.
Crystal's watching.
Kissel, where's my Kissel?
Here she is.
Kissel, I miss you.
So no, again, Old Bean, this project looks fantastic, and Jeff has an incredible record of fulfilling everything. Get the whole big package for only $310. You get everything.
That's one of everything.
My goodness, I mean, please, his awesome creative team. Nice picture of you, Old Bean. Mindy Lopkin, who of course still designs and letters.
Mindy. She's the best.
All of our books, and old Cap right there, Jason Odom, who we will see Friday at the Baltimore Comic-Con. The maniacal Mark Haynes,
who did my video among other things, and created the icons that we're looking at right now.
And of course Inky.
Inky is he's the executive in charge of production.
Yeah, and the book is all ready to go. I mean, the pages look great, buddy. They really do.
There is a link in there, like right above that page, I think.
For the 9-page sample.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's
it's way up. It's up.
Oh, is it way up? Okay.
Yeah.
So there is a link in there that if anybody, right there, that if anybody wants to read the first 9 pages of the book, they can do so free of charge.
It won't share.
That's okay. I'm convinced that if anybody does read it, they're going to want to read the rest of it because it came out really great. Everybody, Giancarlo, his daughter Flavia is the one who colored it.
Wow.
And I was fortunate enough to work with him on one issue of Stargate Universe before MGM drove him insane.
Joe Petroni is a dead ringer for George Kennedy.
I think that's a sure coincidence. But Giancarlo, I then saw his stuff on Night of the Living Dead from American Mythology, and it was great. And so I had him do a Capone 8-pager. When he did that, I knew he was the guy to do this.
Just good, such a noir look to it. And again, Jeff has got an incredible track record of delivering some of the best comics in the industry. We're delighted to have Jeff, who wrote Gatecrasher. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for coming in, JC, and signing all the books that we've been signing.
That's been like really, really fun. Some folks might not know, I live, I guess, sort of not quite all the way at the other end of the island from you, but we're far enough.
Far enough that you have to deal with traffic to come.
Yeah. And I walk in, either Deb or AJ has a gazillion books lined up. I start signing, and I am infinitely slower than Billy. So I start signing, and then
JC started way before Billy gets there.
Yeah, it's basically Billy gets up about the time I'm at 3/4 of the way through, takes a shower, gets dressed, and he's still finished signing before I am.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I'm working on things.
Well, can we go back to Dead Inspector for a second?
Yes.
I want to. Yeah, they're talking about that.
Yeah, that would make a cool
T-shirt. Would make a fantastic T-shirt. You're 1,000% right. Muralistic, or muralist one. Sorry about that.
Muralist one.
So, for those of you who've read your Gatecrasher digital edition, yes, JC's the writer, but Gatecrasher is a very specific type of book with many genres, and it was quite a task. But if you haven't read one of Jeff's actual books, I will say me and Jeff and Billy and Jeff go back a ways, and it had to be at least 20 years ago that Jeff gifted me copies of his short stories and essays, some published, some not. And I don't even know what the word was. They were fantastic. They were suspenseful. They all had interesting endings. So you may think, okay, you've read Gatecrasher, you know what Jeff's about. You don't. So this is more in the, I'm going to call it lane of what Jeff normally does and does better than anyone I know. So if I'm hoping that that's kind of giving Jeff a testament to all of you of what he can do, and you really are in for a treat if you give it a shot.
Talent, very talented.
Absolutely.
And we don't trust anyone, just anyone to write sheet.
Absolutely.
And Lauren here, your sister says, Deb, you look so pretty. And Lauren, I have your favorite shirt on, your favorite sweatshirt of mine.
Thank you, Lauren. I just got my haircut. And color.
Deb, I had to say the photo of you in front of the packages being fulfilled that was posted today.
My hair a mess hanging in my face.
Honestly, but given the subject of the photo, that looked totally appropriate. And I thought it was like a genius photo, just so you know.
Yes. In the last week, I guess. Yeah, it's 700 packages, a little over 700. Actually, 800 packed, 700 labeled and ready to go.
And that's what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yep. So
after I finish this, I'm getting it 5.
Exactly. So the more we pack, obviously, the bigger the drop off is at the post office. But we have been busy. There's been a lot to do. And this one, because we gave out that free sticker for the first 24 to 36 hours of each campaign, has made the campaign a little more challenging, because where we normally would just separate packing lists into signed and unsigned, now they're getting separated into 4 groups, right? Signed, unsigned, signed with sticker, unsigned with sticker.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, so bear with us, please.
Yeah, this one might take a little longer, and I guess maybe now's a good time, if you don't mind, JC, to just give a little insight into how we fulfill.
Yeah, absolutely.
How I fulfill with the help of AJ Garcia, who's been an absolute lifesaver, and also Mike. I was getting to that, and also Mike Renzini, who's our part-timer. He works with us in and around 2 days a week.
And Mike Kellison did all the stretch goals, and Isaac,
who's been coordinating stretch goals along with Isaac. Yeah, so we've had amazing volunteers, amazing help. But kind of how we do this is I do the
Deb, hang on just a second. Billy, do you have, first off, make us bigger, and secondly, do you have any photos of this stuff that you've posted? Because this is an amazing process you guys have set up, and it's not a huge space. I mean, it's bigger than doing it in your house, but it's not a huge space.
I've done before, and I don't recommend.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
And I can tell you, doing a much smaller fulfillment in a house is challenging enough. So, but you guys have a really good operation, and AJ and Isaac and everybody really make the most of getting it done quickly. I know when I was up there signing, I was blown away by it's hectic, but I was blown away by how organized it was.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm going to share the page. Let me go. Let me go.
So while he's looking for sharing, I'm going to keep talking.
Yes.
So since the largest amount of orders are single book orders, that's what we start with. We want to get the most out in the shortest amount of time. So that is the bulk. That is more than a third of all the orders are single book orders. And they're also the fastest to get out. So we're going to get a bunch out in the beginning, and then things are going to gradually slow, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Especially because we only have AJ here for a short amount of time, because he takes vacation to come and help us.
Yeah.
And we're, again, so very grateful.
Yeah.
But so after single orders will come all the bundles. In between there, we'll be getting the t-shirts should be in any minute now. The coin should be in shortly. So when that stuff comes in, those single orders, and that's me standing in front of, I would say roughly, I don't know. Somebody can count one column and multiply it by 8, and that's how many that is.
Yeah. They're all on. That's what I'm
they're
taking to the
all
post
over
office
the
tomorrow at
studio.
lunchtime.
They're all, well, actually,
Yeah.
AJ was kind enough to put that whole table, or what he could fit into, I don't know how many bins we have, probably 20.
Yeah, we got to. So they're all ready. Yeah, we have them on the floor.
So single orders and bundles of regular books. This is excluding metals and foils, which are still in the works. Will go out first and fastest. Everybody else, we ask you to just be patient. Because like I said, we're kind of multiplying this by 4 in how long it's going to take because of the freebie that we gave to you guys. Hey, Mike Renzini. Everybody say hello to Mike Renzini.
240-ish books. Russ Cassidy. Hey, Russ, what's up, bro?
Hey, Russ. Thank you. Leave it to Russ.
But here's the office.
Let's give Russ a huge thank you. We missed that. Russ organized, because we did not do backer kit this time, for many reasons. I won't get into them right now. But Russ,
a pain in the ass or something. Well, no.
Anyway, Russ took care of all
Russ.
The reports that need to get imported into ShipStation, and he did it amazingly and seamlessly. So Russ,
thank you, Russ.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. There he is. He gave us a little smiley face.
Thank you, darling. Russ. We are
here's our
very
office.
Indebted to you.
There's Deb, Old Bean, and AJ. There's some of the other packages. Let's see if I have more. It's got to be more. That's the New York Comic Con stuff. Maybe show when it all comes in. There's Isaac putting together all the stretch goal packs for us. There's some of the books that's how Jeff and I signed the hardcovers. The Rob Liefeld card is in. Mm-hmm. More books. They have books on the other side.
Books everywhere. You have to be careful where you walk, so you don't trip over.
So thank you guys for putting up with us, and I'll show you the shelves. This is when the stretch goal packs are all getting ready to be.
Shelves in the signing.
Jeff signing the Rob Liefeld book. So we've been signing a lot of books. There's me and Jeff.
A lot of signing.
In the back up there is all our shelves with all the books in it. And your orders are on their way. This is how they came in. The 2 pallets, and Deb and I brought them in and loaded them up on the shelves. Such a great time.
We'll do a live, not this week, but not next week, but the week after. We'll do it from the
office.
That's a good idea.
From the fulfillment center, and we'll kind of walk you guys through how it all works.
Yeah, I'd like to have a fulfillment center. I'd like to have a little get together, like next Saturday. Not this Saturday coming up, and next Saturday. See if I get our friends here to help us work. We can start packing stuff.
Anybody is in the area and wants to volunteer, reach out.
It's about talking to you, JP. You want to come on down? Get Feldman, get the Falcone brothers. Have a good time. So, guys, here is Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. This is launching tomorrow. We hope.
Yeah, we have a couple things we need to discuss.
So let's talk to them about that. Yeah.
So you may or may not know that Indiegogo was purchased by a company called, I believe it's Game Found. Is it Game Found or Game Bound? I never forget. I never remember.
Found.
So Game Found, based in Poland. And tomorrow in our wee hours, so at about 2 a.m. our time, which is Eastern Standard Time.
Daylight time. Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay. No, I lost my train of thought. Don't do that to me.
Okay.
Anyway, Indiegogo will go down, and while Indiegogo will remain Indiegogo, and we will still have the pretty fuchsia logos and yada 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 yada, it is being moved over to their
platform server,
their way of doing things, right? It will look more like the actual individual campaigns will look a little bit more like the way they do things than the way Indiegogo has historically done things. So now that we're all up and loaded in, and there's just a couple changes we may or may not have to make during that time from 2 a.m. for the next 8 hours, which is 10 a.m. our time. The Indiegogo transfer is supposed to happen. If it's not up by 10 a.m., we're gonna have a decision to make because if it seems to be going slower than it's supposed to, I'm really nervous about launching.
Right.
Being among the first to launch, if not the first.
Yeah.
I thankfully Indiegogo has assigned us a VIP representative by the name of Maciej. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But he's been amazing, and he's emailed back and forth with me for the last 3 days, 2, 3, 4 times a day. So if there's going to be issues, he will let me know. And if there are, we will let you guys know and pick a new launch date.
Yeah,
I don't want anything to get screwed up.
Right. And and it's all ready to go.
Yeah. And anybody who's checked out the preview knows that. Yeah. I mean, it's really all up there. There may just be some photos we want to change.
This cover colored.
Yeah, that's the color version of that, which
my manga inspired cover.
Stunning. I love that cover.
Thank you. But we have to that's the thing, and I already spoke to, so we're supposed to launch on Ethan's channel tomorrow, I think around 7:00 or so, whatever time works.
That's the game plan. So check out your emails, check out social media. We will update you probably, I would say, noonish, and let you know if we're a go or if we're changing the date. And
if we're not a go, we'll go next Wednesday.
Hopefully
yeah.
We're going tomorrow, and it'll all go wonderfully because I let them know. We got letters and notes from Indiegogo saying, "Oh, launch on the 16th. Be among the first and get this incentive and that incentive." Yeah. So we did it, and then they're like, "What? You're launching on the 16th?" And they're like, "Yeah, you told us.
You told us to launch on the 16th.
So now what do I have to do to launch on the 16th?" Right. So,
and Deb's been killing herself.
There have been a lot, but we've been going back and forth with all the powers that be over in Poland. So let's remember there's a time difference in that too. So I'm getting up at 6 a.m. to talk to these people until, about.
So you say, how many polls does it take to launch an Indiegogo campaign? I know you're Polish. I know. I never do. Hey, Damo's watching. Damo, you and Rock better come next weekend.
Hey, buddy.
The 25th.
How are you?
I'm not going to do this unless you guys come. So why don't we talk about the perks that we have?
Or we need to, well, at some point we also need to talk about the New York exclusives and let people know what happened with that.
Okay. So do you want to talk about New York?
I don't know. Somebody in the chat. What do you want to do first? Go through the campaign and talk about New York exclusives.
Oh, you got Travis, JC Vaughn. I'll buy your book on my payday Friday.
Thank you, Travis.
Thank you so much, buddy. Please support
Travis, thank you for always being on every campaign.
Yep.
And on all of our website sales. We truly appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. And just why don't you go through our list of cool things we got?
Okay, let's start at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, so our featured perk is the Pickup 6.
Is it going to be Pickup 6 though?
There's going to be Pickup 6 and a Lucky 7. Probably right after this, I will add the Lucky 7.
Okay.
So Pickup 6 will be all of the regular books. That does not include the newsprint edition. If you want all 7, it'll be Lucky 7, and we'll decide which one's the featured.
Yeah.
Lucky 7 will probably be around $225. We like to make sure there is a savings in the bundle, especially since they are all limited to a certain amount. So hopefully, you can get the bundle you want. So get in early before they expire.
Right.
And then we have the digital edition, which we always do. Yep. The blank cover, black and white edition.
Well, it's a Pure Line edition, isn't it? Yeah.
Well, Pure Line lets them know it's black and white because not everybody reads it.
And you have a challenge coin.
And we have a fantastic challenge coin that I'm very excited about. I think it's beautiful. And that's going to be in black nickel. We've never done a black nickel before.
Nickel for Ran.
So it's going to be very sharp and stunning.
The rough cut edition. Yep.
Yes. We do not have an updated. I would like to take that image and use it for the rough cut edition and just have the color fade in and out.
Yeah, we could probably do that.
The choice there, Deb.
Yeah, the Tucci edition trade paperback. So that's this one right here, which is my manga edition.
Manga inspired.
Yeah, manga inspired, which I'll finish tomorrow by lunchtime before I go to the post office. But I'm really, really happy with this image. I really dig this. I think it's
Show them the whole thing. Go back a little bit.
Well, let me go big on me here.
Go big or go home.
There we go. I am home. But so I Debbie's like, that is the most beautiful thing. And it's hard because I'm trying to draw manga hands and all. I'm trying to do the manga style.
So pretty.
But it like a Tucci style, old bean, a Tucci manga style, you know?
I think that's very
have
accurate.
that costume on.
I want Jeff on here. Let me
Oh,
figure out how to get Jeff. No, but we got to switch things over. If I do that. No.
Well, don't we have to be big on the campaign?
Yeah, we have to be big. Well,
so
no.
then don't fool around with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, Jeff. We'll do. So here it is. So here's the manga edition. She's sexy. I can't ever get the. Trust me, she's in perfect. It's the word I'm looking for. Let me do this. There we go. She's perfectly in proportion. So there you go. So she'll be here, and then there's gonna be Japanese maple blowing all about her, not cherry blossoms. So.
Which I think is.
Oh, what was that, Jeff?
Jeff, you okay?
Yes.
So there she is,
Wonderful.
guys. I hope you guys like it. There she is. She's going to be our trade paperback edition of Rand, like one of our premium formatted papers. You know, that nice matte velvet type of paper we use. And let's go back to Jeff and us. All right, and the campaign. Yep, I'm going to do it again. There we go.
Okay, moving right along.
All
And
right.
we have the Fred Bennis variant.
Yes, super
Which is
sexy.
Lovely.
Really good.
And like I said, full of badanka down.
Yeah.
Which is one of my favorite country songs, by the way.
And then, you're selling the hidden mystery variant for only $26?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I'll explain why.
Okay. Wow.
Off screen.
Okay. That's crazy. I like things
Think about why it's hidden,
I know why it's hidden.
and that's why it has to be that price.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Leandro
Oliveira.
Oliveira cover, which is just wonderful.
Yep.
That cover is. I can't wait to see the metal and the foil editions of that one.
Dangerous
Oh my God.
Dan Lawless, badass cover. We'll go through the bigger images of it too.
Yep.
Followed
And then
by
we get
newsprint edition.
Very limited newsprint edition.
Only 100 copies. It's
Only
a what if
200
cover.
copies.
Only 200
100
copies.
on. I added 100 on the campaign and 100 as add-ins.
Right. So
Add-ons. So that's why it's split up, but it is limited to 200 copies.
there you go. The hardcover edition.
The hardcover, which is gonna be. Do we have the Gatecrasher hardcover here so they can
Sure
see
we
how
do.
beautiful it is?
Sure we do.
And how beautiful that's gonna look when it's on a hardcover. Here it is. Think about how beautiful
Jasper
that's gonna
Boardman
look-
says hi.
looks on this.
Fred Bennis.
side.
No, it's Fred Bennis, not Ed Bennis. It's Fred Bennis. I wonder if that's his son, Fred's son or nephew.
Might be
I don't know.
his.
I don't know. I don't really know Ed Bennis, so I don't know. So
Robert Fraga is that 200 copies between both campaigns. I'm unsure about that.
we might have to do another cover
We
for
may
that.
do a separate newsprint edition. I think
That maybe could be this.
yeah, I think it's kind of we're gonna have to feel it out and see what the response is. You know, we haven't done a newsprint in
I started drawing that cover too. Should I show
a
him that?
very long time. What are we doing? Are we gonna go through this or are we gonna
Well, you're talking about
switch?
he asked a question, so now we're on that subject, aren't
Right. And now I answered it. So
Right, so you do
let's
want-
move.
so you-
T-shirt.
we? I'm not going to show the cover then. Oh well.
No, you can show the cover just when we get to that.
We
Fine. Go ahead. You gonna show both before and after?
gosh darn things. I might as well show
Okay.
I got a
them.
cover.
Here's the other cover, which will be the I guess the Kickstarter one. And that
If that's what we do.
if that's what we do, and that's it there. So it's basically I'm tracing over a Xerox copy of this, but making it a much better drawing. Let me go big.
And has anybody gone back to
So
their
see. So if you look there, so I started drawing that, and it's ran, and all that same stuff will be there. Razor won't be in there, of course, but that's what I'll be doing. So that'll probably be our newsprint edition for the Kickstarter if we sell out of this one on Indiegogo. The What If cover. So
did you show them why?
Yeah, because here,
this?
yeah. So here's the thing, guys. For those who just joined us, this is the first appearance of She and the Razor Annual. This is how it was printed. If you look, you'll see the whatchamacallit?
Red circle.
Red
The red
circle.
circle, which is done with Zipatone, which I
And
cut
then
out.
look
And,
at the bottom.
and the shoulder pads.
And if you scroll down, it says next Ran.
So
So
at that point, her costume had
Yeah.
morphed, but we hadn't changed her name yet.
right. So she
So
was turning into She by
That's
the
kind of the proof of everything we've been telling you
So-
all along. That
Yeah.
that Ran really was the predecessor of She.
Yep. So I'm very excited about of this whole thing. I love doing this. I love it in Tokyo. I love the motorcycles, the black rain feel. I love how brutal it is because it's brutal. She is chaos, which Ran means, and that's what she is. She enacts chaos upon the Yakuza like you couldn't imagine, and what she does. But there's a lot of backstory. There's some humor to it. It's the only and she goes to war, but the people she really goes to war with are Americans, and she's pure Japanese. So t-shirts.
I got
Yeah,
Before
so
you-
to
before
answer
you get-
questions. Sorry, go ahead, JC.
before you get to the t-shirt, go big for just a second for me.
Yep. Oh, he's got that to Jeff. Thanks, your pal. That's got to be in the omnibus edition.
Yes, it does. And I told you I thought I could find it, and I did.
Yep. Is that on Crusade paper?
It is on Crusade Comics paper. Very nice.
Some of the classic Crusade Comics
That
paper.
is, and that was the cover for Overstreet's fan number 21, I believe. 20 or 21.
I don't know. So,
Wow.
Yep. Another all over T-shirt Deb's doing with
can't wait to
features the
see this.
hardcover
This
image.
one's gonna look great.
Yeah. Now, obviously, this is very loose because I was not able to get the image the right size for the T-shirt. Our good old Mike Renzini will help me with that, like he always does on the all over T-shirts, and it will be sensational.
Well, I can already tell you based on the other ones that you guys have done and the color choices in this,
I think this is going to be the best.
it's going to totally rock.
That colors, those colors by Wes Hartman are just striking.
Yeah, they're fantastic. So, I saw some questions about sizing. Yes, we do have to pay two different prices. Small to large is one size. XL to 3XL is another price. 4XLs are not easy to come by, especially with sublimation printing. So I have our t-shirt fabricator working on finding us 4XLs, but for now, all we have is 3XL, up to 3XL. If that should change, I will make sure that we let you guys know. And before they go into order, if I have to, anybody who's ordered a 3XL, I will reach out to them to see if they actually want a 4XL.
There you go.
I hope that helps.
So do I. All right. So T-shirts. Then we have our remark prints, which I'll be doing. There's 25 of them. So I'll be doing 25 remark prints. The large size shirts. The Tucci foil edition from the foil edition of course, this cover right here. I'm going to do a foil edition of that. A foil edition, the Fred Bennis foil edition.
Foil edition of
The Hidden Mystery variant foil edition. The Leandro Oliveira foil. The Dan Lawless foil. The cover print gallery. So for $100, we're going to have all of our prints that you guys can get. Then we go into the medals. Of course, the Fred Bennis medal, my medal of my regular edition, the Hidden Mystery variant cover medal.
And keep in mind, for anybody who's curious,
No
about
hardcover
the
medals?
medal,
Oh, they're up there even more.
they're up
Okay.
there because they're more expensive.
Right, they are. Yeah.
The Hidden Mystery medal variant, the medal will only be on the front cover, but it will still kind of coordinate with the back. Hope that helped.
Hope it helps. Then we go here. Now we get into Leandro's medal edition, Dan's metal edition, the hardcover metal edition. Then we're gonna do a hardcover sketch edition, like I've been doing. I do a really nice detailed drawing,
which goes right in there. That's what that space there is for. Autographs or oops, wait, where am I?
There you go. Right.
Autographs or sketches.
Yeah.
Right,
so I do a nice drawing in each one of those. And those are limited as well to 25 only. And then give me
50, 25 on one.
Give me 5 foil covers. So there's give me 5 foil covers where you get 5 foils. Then there's the pick up 6 metal covers.
Actually, the pick up 6 is that. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think that's going to change.
Yeah, you can't metalize the
foils.
Newsprint edition.
The foil. Oh, that's because the hardcover can't be made of foil. That's why it's give me 5.
Yeah.
Give me 5.
Yep, give me 5. You want the everything. Be a featured character. So this is cool. As we know, producer Dr. Blevins had done this in the first issue of She. Mrs. Verdone is watching.
Oh, hello, Mama Vi. How are you?
Hey, Miss Verdone.
And we miss you.
Yes, we do.
We'll have to come see you again soon.
Yes, I'd like to see you because I haven't seen you guys in a while. So tell Mr. Verdone I said hi. I wish Mark a happy birthday the other day. So I just makes me laugh when I see this, like my aunts and stuff. And people, Miss Verdone's watching. Glenn Acton, good to see you, Glenn. So here, you could be the character. So there's going to be several featured characters in this book. So like Dr. Blevins said, Brian Blevins became the villain in She lore as he became the evil Dr. Villain in the Return of the Warrior trilogy. But in this book, we have another one, which is Barry M. Wolf, which is a backer. And Barry is now being primarily what Blevins did, but also being like so the wolf is literally Rand's Arashi. If you know, like as Rand is Arashi is to She, the wolf is to Rand.
So here's my question about the naming the characters. Are they all bad guys or are there some good guys?
Nope. So here's the thing. So this is how we have to play this. So right now we have there's another character's already put up. The other character is the narrator of the book, and she is Christy. She is basically the owner of the bar, the Red Lantern. The Silk Road, where a lot of this takes place in this bar. She's
borrowing some names from She lore.
Yes, the Silk Road. Yes. So, but we have other characters. So the characters we have, and a lot of people reach out to us for secret perks, but right now we have room for an American consulate, a member of the American consulate, and 2 Tokyo detectives. Right.
There's another one too.
You could be the Oyaban. The Oyaban is.
No, I'm not talking about that one.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
No.
Doesn't matter.
So you could be.
We're going to start with this one.
Yep. Start with this one.
If there's need for an extra, we will certainly add it.
And we'll make it look like you.
Let's start with the first one.
We lost Facebook feed.
That want to do that.
Yeah, we'll make it look like you, and we'll.
Did you get it?
It's my battery died. So.
Oh.
So we'll make it look like you, and if we can name it after you, but definitely the looks. And again, if you do the American consulate, we can. It's going to be tough to name the Japanese unless you are Japanese, or maybe we use your first name. We can figure something out. We'll get creative, right, Jeff?
No.
Yeah, it's Oyabun. What did I say? I say Oyaban. I don't know. I'm thinking Cinnabon. Yes, it's Oyabun. So there is an Oyabun in it. And there is 2 Japanese detectives, and there is an American consul, member of the American consulate. So then, of course, the Rand cover. You could buy the cover. I really don't want to sell, so if you want to buy it, it's yours. And that's it. That's the top one. Oh, you didn't put all the art up.
I did.
It's not here. The original art. And then, of course, you could buy the 50 pages of art because there's going to be cover roughs.
There's 2
and
levels that need to be added.
It's about 48 pages of original art.
I will add as soon as I come off here, which will be the Lucky 7, which will be one of every book. The 6 trade paperbacks and the newsprint edition, and then the portfolio of Billy's art.
Let's see if I can turn that off. There we go. I don't think we need that, do you?
Well, if you're not filming from that, no.
No, maybe we can just add a little bit of light. We'll just change that to that. There you go. All right. So, the camera, honey. Where are you? There you are.
I don't know.
So the campaign is all ready to go, guys. The link to the preview where you can see all the perks is also in the campaign. And if you could sign up for our pre-launch page, please do. That's also in the links, as is JC Vaughn's Dead Inspector on Kickstarter, which is ending on Friday around 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, correct?
That is correct. There is it's smaller in terms of scope. There is an Indiegogo for people that want to go that direction. And everything, pretty much everything offered on is the same. And I am adding one thing that I don't think I've publicized, and I just thought of it now, is everybody who backs this is getting a random copy of one of my other comics.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, wow, you're getting 2 comics for $20?
Yep.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep.
Holy cow, peeps. Run.
Yeah, really,
Don't walk, run.
Yeah. It's my original pencils to the cover.
I know, I love them.
This campaign is going to be so cool. This because, seriously, we spent a lot of time running away from that bad girl label. Because
we are embracing it.
She and Lady Death inspired, as we sort of dealt with in Gatecrasher, inspired a lot of knockoffs.
Yeah.
And they always had more substance than the so-called bad girls. But what I love about this is you're just going straight at it.
Going for it. And again, it's but she's an anti-hero. And the reason we're going to explain why she wears the red circle over her eye. If you read it, you'll see it. It's literally, it's basically the wolf scarred her with a broken bottle when she was 15 years old. She's had a brutal existence, but it's such a cool story. I love how it all comes around. Did I impress you when I sent it to you the first time?
I actually got up, I think it was on Kickstarter, and up to either in updates or in comments, I'm like, oh my God, I just read the treatment. Buckle up.
Yeah, I'm very proud of it.
I got about halfway through the treatment, and all of a sudden I was like, when you're reading a comic and you feel your heart start to race, and you want to find out what happens. You want to find out what happens, and you're imagining it in you don't have to, when you're reading a comic, you don't have to imagine it in your head like I did, because you have the pictures in front of you. But in my case, it was just words, and I was picturing it in my head. And that's one of Billy's true gifts, is that when he writes, he evokes the vision of what he's writing in your head. It's almost like I don't want to say you don't need the comic, because obviously you need the comic, because that's what we do. But it was like a movie playing in my head while I was reading.
It's a lot like that when things get clicking, and you can't, there's, to me, the ultimate test of any comic, highbrow, lowbrow, whatever, is, do you want to turn the page?
Yeah.
I couldn't get to the next page or to the end fast enough.
And when it's not working, right? And you keep working, and then
sure.
For how many that do work, there are so many that don't.
Sure. My favorite example is, I can read Batman: The Dark Knight Returns every couple of years. And that first night when you're seeing Batman's handiwork, but he hasn't appeared yet, by the time he first appears, okay, and what is this, 30 plus years later, my heart's racing.
Yeah.
And and I don't mean to compare it to Dark Knight, because they're totally different animals.
But yeah.
But where you're going in this is relentless.
Yeah.
It is relentless action and story. And the thing that it might be a little different than the 90s is there's actually there's real consequences.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I can't change that.
But what I do love is, at least when I was reading the treatment, I could see the 90s influence. I was thrown back to Batman, and I was thrown back to Rising Sun, which in my opinion were two of the best, we'll call them Japanese-esque, right?
Genre type films.
Yakuza
genre.
Films.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yakuza films.
The novel Rising Sun, yeah, absolutely blew me away, and that's right in that era.
Yes,
yep.
I read the book before the movie as well.
So can I a question here? JS She fan. Well, let me tell you something. I'm going to share something right now. And this is something I did off of 2 panels from Gatecrasher. Sorry, let me go to my media assets and let me take that. Let me go to comments first to remove your comment here. Oh, we got I'm sorry. We got a $2 super chat. Thank you. Sorry, Travis Patrick. I apologize.
Where the hell is it?
No duck stick. No, the duck stick is hidden.
Why is it hidden?
Because you want to destroy and kill the duck stick. No, it's right back there. He's in a place of honor. And the duck stick will have a major role in Ran Revenge of the Warrior.
I think Debbie's going to slip you the duck stick, Billy.
No. So anyway, so I want to share this thing, guys, about something I did with 2 panels from Gatecrasher. And I put it into Grok, I did, and I think it's something that came out really, really cool. And it involves AI too, though. And you had asked a Ran movie in the works. Now, we have been dealing with producers for a long time. We have interest right now, which is really exciting in She.
And in Ran.
And yes, that's right. And in Ran too.
So
but
what he's about to show you is kind of like if all else fails.
No, not really.
Yes.
No. Actually, this is what I prefer to do. But here, look at this. See this? This is using AI as fill-in artists between 2 panel images from Gatecrasher featuring Ran.
I love how they made her hair move.
Yeah, and I just love this and I know, and Jeff and I had this long conversation that AI is terrifying. I'm not a fan of it when it comes to art and comics, but there is an opportunity here, and I've just been thinking about it for the past few months to make a film
directly from the comic.
From the comic. So to use the comic panels and get a storyboard artist to work in it as well. And then have the AI take the comic book panels and hire a storyboard, a fill-in artist, to do it, but then use AI to put all that together.
I think one of the things that's intriguing about it, as somebody who's totally opposed to it in storytelling and in, scripting and in line art, I don't think I could be much more against it. The idea that we could see a She or Ran or whatever movie that looks like Billy Tucci's artwork is a thing that is incredible. I mean, I was talking to somebody who was really opposed to it last week, even opposed to it at this level. Mm-hmm. And I said, wouldn't you like to see a John Byrne X-Men movie?
Yeah. And you can use, like I said, we got you have Comic Relief Crusader, right? Someone who's a storyboard, and done some storyboards, but we would need a cartoonist, a graphic artist. Heck, maybe even I could do it if I could pay myself. But if you remember in animation, you would have, say, Ub Iwerks, right? Drawing Mickey Mouse. Ub would do, say, frame 1 and frame 5. Then they would have a fill-in artist to do 2, 3, and 4. And I'd like to use AI along with, because now there's copyright stuff involved in it too. There's a lot of crazy stuff that it's so new. But at least if I can hire an artist to do that fill-in, to do that progression, then we could use AI to kind of put it all together, is to make a film that is my vision. I mean, we've had meetings with producers that, if you guys read Way of the Warrior, Jeff, at the end of the story, Anna's been raised since childhood to be a soldier in this war, and her mission is to kill this man Arashi. And she finally gets to battle him, and he defeats her. But in defeating her, he sees the dishonor that he is bestowed upon, the world, really, that he envisioned himself as this modern day samurai, but he was being anything but honorable. And he ends up breaking his sword and confessing to all of her previous crimes and giving her a new lease on life, and surrendering himself, which I thought was very poetic. I was told that's unacceptable.
Yes.
And I don't want that. I don't want a film. I don't want to do Way of the Warrior where she confronts Arashi at the end and she kills him. How many times have we seen that in a battle? I think it's far more poetic. I think it's far a more powerful ending and a testament to that character.
We are told over and over and over and over and over that they're looking for outside the box thinkers, and they're not. The only way that your story is going to get told in the way you want it is if you have the level of control over it that you're talking about.
Right. And that's what I'd like to do. I would like to then take that film, even if I had to do a crowdfunder for it, crowdfund the film and then make a book and have one of the things. You'd get the film, but you'd get the art book to it, the storyboards or whatever to it. And the story of the making of this film, be it Rand Jeff, be it she, be it A Child Is Born. Why not? But this is something that we could pick. I could pick the voice actors I want to be in it. I can pick the music to exactly what I want. I can.
Comic Relief Crusader keeps saying
Yeah,
that.
I saw him. He said,
Okay.
I showed him. He's a storyboard artist.
That's not what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry. He gets it, man. He gets it.
No, before that.
Yeah, and some trouble of a serious nature. I made a film already, so why not? And then maybe work with young artists. Work with Jeff, work with Steve Peros, work with people that have experience in film. Mark Haynes, get this crew together and to try to produce a film that is exactly what I want and what I envision a film to be. Be it right or wrong, be it good or bad, at least it's up to me.
It doesn't only have to be what you want. It has to be what the people who would see it or purchase it or
you give the people
or back it if it ends up being. It has to be what they want to. You have to keep.
Well, you tell them what the movie's going to be about.
I'm missing the point.
I am. I don't understand it.
Okay.
So anyway, but so that's the idea for the Rand movie in the works. I found this again. I know it's just a grok thing, but holy cow, the possibilities with this is unbelievable. I just think it's completely. And I'm very inspired by it. I'm inspired by this and about doing Rand, this book. That I am so proud of this project of how it's coming along, and I'm so excited about it.
It's flowing.
Yeah, it's just been building, Jeff, for when we first did, Return of the Warrior, and then doing Haikyo, then doing Sakura, then bringing back the omnibuses, bringing back those old books, and then of course Gatecrasher. How much fun we had with that.
You know, I got to tell you where it hit me that it needed to be an animated movie in your style, and it's before we started having the AI conversation, actually. And it was the Speed Racer panel.
Yes. Yeah.
And I could just the whole thing. It just like when I got Simongi Glumini's cover for Dead Inspector, and the whole thing clicked in my head. The whole thing of like, I didn't want just a she animated movie. I wanted a she animated movie that looked like you. DC has done some fine animated features, and truthfully, Batman Year One was one of them.
Yeah,
but if it looked like David Mazzucchelli, wouldn't it have been better?
So much better. Yeah, and that's Jay Avila. Is that what you say?
Jay Oliva.
Jay Oliva is who's directed and produced the vast majority of those films, and he's interested in making a she animated film. But you're talking $10 million, $20 million to $30 million to make an animated film. But this is a way that I think I can find a way to afford to make it, and again to make it exactly how I want.
We also don't know what it will cost yet because we don't. Right now, we're not. Well, like we've said, AI is moving so fast that it's a thought. It's something that we could hopefully move toward, but we really don't know.
Yeah.
How feasible it is yet.
We don't.
But it's definitely something we have our eye on. And once again, to stress, there would be no art actually generated from it. It would just be used to connect point A to point B and to make the images move.
Well, yeah. Well, we could also then we can make samples of it. We can have scenes of it. If we make one scene, say, using it, say 3 minutes or so, or a trailer, I think that'll give people the idea.
I have
know.
so much to do as it is. You're talking about me adding like 3 more hats to the.
Yes, well, that's in the future. You know, like Elon Musk said, that Grok will be making full-length feature films by 2027. And here's the thing with me,
Can we put a pin in it till 2026?
Yeah,
then,
like Jeff Smith. We're going to see Jeff Smith this weekend, and just imagine Bone, Jeff, by Jeff Smith, with Jeff's art, and just take the Bone collection and use that and make a film out of it. Or a series, because he's got 300 pages of art, I think, to it.
It'd be amazing.
It would just be astonishing, and to Jeff's vision, and to exactly the music that he has, the voices, all of that. I think we as artists, as cartoonists, as writers, as comic creators, can use AI as a positive. There's so much negative talk about it, but I think
it goes back to the one live show we did, terrifying or tool, right? It can be either.
Right.
It can be terrifying if you use it to replace what we all love so much, but it can truly be a tool to get to the next step of what we've been trying to do for the last 20 or 30 years, basically, right? We were talking about a She movie for over 25, and obviously
I think we started talking about
when you started making a comic book. So
we started talking about the She movie in 1904.
Yes.
It feels like that, I'll tell you. Oh man.
So anyway, guys, if you can, right now we are on schedule to launch this campaign tomorrow evening. I think at 7 p.m. we'll be launching on Ethan's channel. And if you guys could please come along and pick it up, because you're going to love this book. You're really going to love this book. And we're just, I'm so proud of how it's coming out. I'm so proud of how Gatecrasher came out. That we're fulfilling right now. I'm excited about Dead Inspector. It's completely done. Jeff's book that we have 3 days left.
I can't wait.
2 days.
2 days left. 2.
Just to revisit that, he's giving everybody 9 pages to read. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Right. Dan Lawless, look at that. Brutal. Like I said, Ran is just going to be brutal. Jeff Miller, how are you, Jeff? Do you remember me? I have a tattoo of a tank girl of a Zenoscope cover you did.
Well, that's a lovely
compliment.
Thank you.
Yeah, is that the not Rosie the River? I did do a girl on top of a Stuart tank. Was that for Zenoscope? Oh, that's awesome. Send me. I'd like to see that picture of your tattoo. Please send that to me.
I remember your name, Jeff.
Yeah.
So I don't remember where we met you though.
Yeah.
We do meet a ton of people, so forgive us if we don't remember the specifics, but I do know we met you before. So
Jeff,
thank you for coming back and visiting with us tonight.
Yeah. JC, will you be doing any sort of publicity tomorrow or anything like? Oh, that looks nice.
Gorgeous. Make him big for that. Again, Jeff.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second. I just flipped it back in the portfolio here.
Motor City. That's where we know Jeff.
Yes. Oh, dude, that's a great painting. Look at that. What a terrific
Isn't
job.
that awesome?
Fantastic.
Not for sale.
No.
So here's, again, Dan Lawless kicked ass with the cover. And we've been going on for a while. So tomorrow we do launch. There is a slight chance Indiegogo will not be ready to launch. It's not us. It's the actual platform of Indiegogo.
The campaign, as anybody can see right now, the campaign is ready.
It is ready. Campaign is ready.
I'm going to spend a half hour adding 2 more levels as soon as we close this transmission, and it will be done and ready to go for its 2 a.m. transfer.
Yep.
It's like a little Eisner Spirit cover. What's that?
I don't know. Comic Relief Crusader. He's talking about the cover that Jeff showed, the painting.
Oh.
So
that's listen. I don't mind when somebody says Will Eisner Spirit. That's
I know, it's pretty cool. So, and then guys, with me, I will finish this cover tomorrow. I will load this up. It's not done. I gotta do the background of the maple leaves. I gotta finish drawing her. But I think she's pretty pretty. I think she's gorgeous. It's gonna be my manga inspired.
And you can see the
anime
manga in it, but it's not hit you over the head with manga.
Yeah,
It's
and I
just,
gotta give her a belly button.
Yes, she needs a belly button.
Yeah, but
I need to
manga hands.
I need to go over what happened with New York exclusives.
All right.
So if any of you were at New York Comic Con, you noticed that the New York exclusives were not there.
Yeah.
We had sort of a perfect storm happen. The fabricator that does our foil and metal books had a mechanical breakdown and could not get those done for New York. And our giant-sized books, the printer that did them the first time decided since June, when we initially ordered them, that he doesn't want to make books anymore, and he's becoming a box manufacturer.
Yeah.
So I had like a dime to turn around on and find a new printer that could actually print 22-inch sheets, and was willing to do it as quickly as possible. Rumor has it, I'll give it better than a 50-50 chance that the books will be delivered to us tomorrow to bring with us to Baltimore. So anybody that went to New York that's going to Baltimore, you'll be able to pick them up then.
Yes.
Obviously, there's BillyTucci.com. Please, if you missed them, pick them up there.
Yeah.
They ended up a lot more expensive than the first one, and the first one was too expensive. So this will be the last one we do.
Yeah, we probably won't do these.
Will not happen again. No, not probably.
All right,
will never happen again. They are two of a kind for Crusade. So if you didn't get the first one and you want to get both of them, there is a bundle available on our website.
Speaking as a Treasury Edition collector.
Yes.
I'm so psyched to have a Super Treasury.
That is what they are, right? Super
They
Treasury.
are. Well, just like Jim Lee's Batman. These are original art size. They are really cool. They are really fun. And apparently going to be very rare.
Yeah, well, yeah, they're going to be rare. Yeah. And the thing with they publish those in China. We don't publish things.
Yeah, we don't print in China.
Yeah,
for lots.
Yeah. Jeff, do I have the original art? I do not have the original art for that cover. Detroit Fanfare cover 2010 Grimm Fairy Tales number 52. I don't know. Are they still around, Zenoscope?
Yep.
Yeah, they are.
They're huge. What are you talking about?
Are they really?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know anything. I don't know.
I get an email from them every day.
Really?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Anyway, so you're kind of updated. If for some strange reason we don't get the and the Senryaku regular editions, there was a printing mistake in those, so they had to go back and get reprinted. So that's why we had no New York Comic Con exclusives at New York, which is sad. And
the Jim Lee edition, the Jim Lee cover, they're missing pages 1 and 2 and 31 and 32.
Can we give a hint of who did the mystery cover?
No. He's the greatest living comic book artist.
I think maybe we could play Simon Says.
No, cannot. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
That was a hint.
Jeez, that's terrible. Don't do that. All right, guys. Thank you so much, Jeff. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Everybody, please go to the link. Check out our preview of the campaign. Let us know what you think of the perks, etc. And you're gonna love this campaign. I am so excited about this book. So excited to finish this cover. So excited to start drawing this book. And let's get it on, man. Let's go with Ran, Revenge of the Warrior. And also, please check out the link is in there for J.C. Vaughn's Dead Inspector Kickstarter. There's only 2 days left. 2 days left. And he's so close to hitting his goal. So please help him. Again, guys, if you can't, at least share our campaigns. If you can't pledge,
absolutely.
Please pledge. Please share the campaigns. We truly appreciate it. We're all working so hard here. We're all wearing many hats. Too many hats. We're all stressed out.
My head's too small for all my hats.
It is. And
I should show up one day with all the hats and name them.
Maybe you should. That's fun. That'd be fun.
Of hats.
That would be fun.
We can say, this is the administration hat.
Yeah.
And this is the fulfillment hat. And this is the what's the word? Accounting hat, and so on and so forth. We are not going to be at GalaxyCon. We were not invited.
No, we only go where we're invited.
So if you want us there, tell the powers that be at GalaxyCon to invite us.
Where is that? Is that in Michigan?
I'm guessing somewhere near Michigan, since we saw him in Detroit.
All right. Well, thank you guys.
I want to say one thing, Billy, and that's if any of the folks who got Gatecrasher or are going to pick up the big version are at Baltimore, I will be at your booth on Saturday.
Yes, JC Vaughn will be at the Crusade Comics booth on Saturday. The 17th, 18th of October? What's the
18th.
The 18th of October, 2025. Signing the books. So thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Great night.
Great night. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Whether the campaign, whether Kickstarter, Indiegogo is back online, we'll let you know. If we do not launch it tomorrow night, we'll launch it the following next Wednesday. But regardless, we'll still go on and let you guys all know. We're going to give it till Fingers crossed.
We're going to give it till noon tomorrow to figure out.
Right.
So if Indiegogo is not up again by noon, then look for the postponement announcement. But as long as it's up by noon, we are going to go.
Yeah, we're going to go. So thank you, everybody. Have a good night. And we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
Hey everyone, thank you for joining us on PopXP. If you haven't already, make sure to click that subscribe button and also click the bell for notifications when we go live and we upload some awesome new content. Also, don't forget to head on over to Twitter and follow us at the PopXP and over on Instagram at the PopXP. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you soon.